Hello everybody! Today we are doing the Say Hello 1 lesson, which is about saying hello to people you see regularly and also responding to someone who gives you a negative reply. So let's start off simply here. The first thing we're going to focus on is the greetings. Hi, hello, and hey. These are 3 very common greetings that we greet other people with. Now, the formal greetings are hi and hello. Very formal. You can say these to coworkers, friends, your boss. So very formal. Hey is going to be more informal. This is what you're going to say with friends. So let's practice with this. Hi, and then you're going to say a person's name. When you say a person's name, it personalizes the conversation. So I can say, hi, Ricky. Hello, Ricky. And let's say Ricky is my friend. I'll say, hey, Ricky. So just understand, again, that these 2 are formal, and this one's going to be a bit more informal. And then use the person's name. Personalize the conversation a bit. Now, the next thing we're going to focus on is how are you? Or you can say, how are you doing? Either way, it's optional. They're asking for the same thing, which is the state or condition that a person is in. You're asking for that person's state or condition. So answering this question, it's very flexible. Many different answers you can give to this question, and you don't have to follow every single grammatical rule, and there are so many of those. So let's first answer this question just using a simple I am or I'm. So I'm going to write I'm right here, and again this is I am, this is just condensed, I'm. Now, usually when we're just answering with this, we want to follow it with an adjective. So, like positive conditions, like happy, great, wonderful. You can use all of those. And also neutral conditions where you're not happy, you're not sad, you're not angry, you're in the middle. You are all right, you are okay, you are so-so. So, how are you doing? Let's use the easy one. I'm happy. So, happy is an adjective. So, I'm happy, I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful. So, many different ways to answer this. And even if someone asks you, how are you doing? You say, I'm happy. It's fine. You can answer it that way. Or if they ask, how are you? I'm happy. It's fine. Now we're going to answer it in a different way. How are you doing? I'm doing. I'm doing. Doing is a verb. So what we would typically want to follow this with is an adverb. But to be honest with you, many people when speaking, they don't always answer this correctly using this pattern. So, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. This is the most common answer that I hear when I ask this question. Hey Ricky, how are you doing? I'm doing good. So many people answer this using this pattern here, but technically this is grammatically incorrect because you want to use the adverb of good, which is well. I'm doing well. But understand that you can say, I'm doing good, I'm doing well. It's so commonly used in English conversation, so do remember that. As I said earlier, when answering this question, there are many flexible ways to answer it. Not everybody follows the correct grammar rules when answering a question like how are you or how are you doing. Now, there's another way you can answer this question if you just want to give a short, simple question. So I'm can be optional, and you can just say doing. How are you doing? Doing well. How are you? Doing well. So understand that there are different patterns that you can answer this. And also, if you want to take, you can also take doing away. Make it optional. How are you? Well. Just understand when you answer in a one word, whenever you give a one word answer, that this is going to be very short, it's going to be very blunt, and the person that you respond to may think that you don't want to talk anymore. So usually you want to focus on giving a full answer. So, how are you doing? I'm well. I'm doing well. I'm doing good. I'm good. So just remember that. So be very careful when you're giving one word answers to this question, because the other person may feel like this guy doesn't want to talk to me. So just remember that. Now, after you ask how are you doing and you answer with I'm great. I'm great. So, how are you doing? I'm great. Then you may want to ask the other person who has addressed you yourself. This means and you. How about yourself? So, when this person answers you back, they can say, I'm great. This person can say, I'm great. So you are great, this person is great. So this person, though, they'll want to add the adverb to at the end of their statement. So, how are you doing? I'm great. Yourself? I'm great too. Now, if the person says, I'm good, typically, it's just the end of the sentence there. I'm good, you're great. So you technically don't really need to at the end of this statement. But if you're going to say I'm great, add the adverb to at the end of the answer. And plus, it's always polite to end your answer with yourself. Because again, this lets the person know that you're interested in their condition as well. How are you? I'm great. Yourself. So it shows interest between the two people that are having a conversation with each other. Now, the next question, again, this is going to be small talk probably between coworkers and friends. They may ask you, how's your day going? Or how's your day? Now, you got day is your subject. So you'd want to answer probably with it's. It's going to follow the same pattern here. It's, and then you want an adjective. It's good. It's good. Or you can answer, it's going. And if we're using a verb like going, it's going. We need an adverb. So, it's going well. But again, people are going to say it's going good as well. So, you really need to check your response chart in this lesson to see all the different flexible ways to answer these questions, because again, I keep stressing this, people do not follow grammar rules when they're greeting each other. So let's go back here again. You can make these optional. How's your day going? Good. Now, when you give a one-word answer, remember the other person's going to think, this guy doesn't want to talk. Okay, I'll leave him alone. But a lot of times they will continue the conversation. So, how's your day going? Going good. Then ask them about their day. Show interest in the person that has addressed you. How about your day? How about your day? So let's practice this really quick. How's your day going? Going good. How about your day? So the other person's going to answer. Let's say they're having their day's going well. So they can say going well too. They can also use it's going well too. So number 2 just means it's in addition. My day is good too. Your day is good. My day is good too. Now, another way that person can answer this is going great. Going great. If they say going great, we're probably just going to erase the 2. So, now, next what we're going to focus on is replying to negative replies. Now, when you come up to a person and you ask them, how are you doing? They may answer something like this: I'm not too good. I'm not too good, which pretty much means bad. I'm bad. I'm not too good. Now, in this case, if the person's not in a good mood, if they're having a bad day, if they're sad, if they're sick, you can ask them the question, what's wrong? And you can preface the question, what's wrong, with, oh no, what's wrong? This, when you ask them what's wrong, it expresses concern for their state. So, what's wrong? And the person can say, we need to use a negative condition. I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm stressed. So when we're answering what's wrong, we're wanting more details, because a person, how are you doing? I'm not too good. It's kind of very broad, and you want to know what's wrong with them. You're asking for detail, and this would be what's wrong. They could be sick. They could be stressed. Again, I'm here would be optional. What's wrong? Sick. Stressed. So, you can answer in many different ways. Remember that's kind of the focus of this lesson. How are you doing? They can say, I'm sick. I'm stressed. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a review now to end this video. Remember, we got 3 standard greetings: hi, hello, hey. Hi and hello are more formal. Hey is going to be more informal. That's going to be the one you use with your friends. Follow it up with the person's name. Personalize the conversation. So, hi Ricky, hello Ricky, hey Ricky. So this personalizes the conversation. Then you got how are you doing? Remember, when people answer this question, they're not always following grammatical rules. People answer this question most commonly with, I'm doing good. Technically, it's grammatically incorrect, but people answer with that statement a lot. And just remember, if you're asking, how are you doing? You can say, I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm well. I'm happy. So remember the flexibility with this question and look at your response chart. When you answer what your condition is, follow it up with yourself. This is a conversation between two people. Show interest in the other person. I'm good. How about yourself or yourself? And this is small talk. How's your day going? So you're just asking the person about their day. How is their day? Are they having a good day? Are they having a bad day? So, how's your day going? Good. Going good. It's going good. Remember, several different ways to answer it. These two are very flexible when answering. How about your day? Again, it's extending the greeting to the next person, asking the other person that's speaking with you about their day as well. And if someone answers in a negative response, how are you doing? I'm not too good. Ask them what's wrong. Show concern for the person. When you ask them what's wrong, they will give you the information about what's wrong. What's wrong? I'm sick. I'm stressed. So they will give you that information, and they may even give you that information. How are you doing? I'm stressed. You can still follow it up with what's wrong, and they will give you a more detailed answer as to why they are stressed. Always ask this when a person is in a bad condition. You need to show concern for the person. So that is it for today. Thank you for following along, and I hope you are doing well.